All these street lights are doing no pain. It's been a while since I've been okay. I barely smile, but I don't complain. Please hear me out when I'm feeling sane.
Champion! We remain here. It's your boy Jayblac, aka Black Man. Hit the like button. That's the new thing we gotta do. The algorithm is very serious on YouTube. I mean, we live right now on Caffeine, but you know, the second drop of the double dip. Shake my hand, chat. We got the special guest in the building, none other than the man and the myth himself, John. I don't add the dime, pardon me. John is in the building.
Listen, we don't duck, man. We do pull-ups.
Shake my hand, sir.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
the last
sir,
time we're gonna see that. But yeah, we don't duck. We do pull-ups.
We'll get to that.
You know what I'm saying?
How you doing?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright.
Chilling?
Glad I could catch you. I just felt some reason like when I'm in town, you just gonna find a way to be out of town. That's how I be feeling. I don't know. Like, it's just something about how you been moving, Jayblac. Like,
What I've been doing.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm available. Let's get that out the way. You feel me? You know what I mean? You throw all these events and then you got these replacements, but then it's like, you could have made the appropriate call to maximize, you know, the bullpen for your artists too. That'd have been a blockbuster event if it was handled accordingly, but it wasn't. Great event though, you know what I mean? Low soul jazz, you know what I mean? You almost had twerking bonus, great replacements, but you know, if we wanted to maximize and have a blockbuster where you had to be on a big stage, you know, certain things could have been done. And I feel like they wasn't done, but that's neither here nor there, pardon me.
We had the red carpet ready for you, man. Everybody
For what?
ready.
What you mean?
You have fans out there with Jayblac signs. Where's Jayblac?
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being real ones.
And you know show.
Love y'all.
I didn't know you was a no show. I didn't know that.
How did I know
that
show?
about you?
How did I know show?
Like
How did I know show?
You at
How
every
did I know
event.
show? I don't be at every event. And when I'm at events, I be low key anyway. I don't want to spotlight. I be low key. I be having a mask on, hoodie. What you talking about? So you up here lying again? Why you lying? Like, why you up here lying? Like, what we doing? This an interview or this is
you light skinned and you lie. That's what Sir said, right? I don't like you because you light skinned and you lie. Free the wave, man.
Free the wave. Let's get straight to it though. We fresh up to be current in the news. You know, a lot of times we're not. Woty went down. You know, there's an obvious disdain from a set of people. I mean, it is what it is. It comes with the territory.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you've seen Woty, but I think you at least seen Coty, right?
Yeah. I saw some of Coty. I saw. See, the thing is, with that, I understand when those panels are triggering for a lot of reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
once your name get up, it's like, oh shit, my name. You gonna say
then people gonna look
like
at everything else, like who's on the panel.
Yeah.
Then you start questioning what qualifies these people to judge me. Then it's like, yo, they not battlers, so they don't understand that aspect. Like, what are they? Are they league owners? Or are they usually some of the media?
Do you think you got to be a league owner, or what you got to? What do you feel like they got to be for to judge you?
I don't know. You got to have some type of expertise in that field. I don't think.
Well, none of us got expertise then. I mean, I was on stage. That's a little different, but you know, I rocked the Urban Plaza.
Stick to
2,000
people. None of y'all got expertise.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I did do that though. I did.
None of y'all got expertise.
Personally, if we're gonna discuss this.
Anyway,
You know what I'm saying? I was on animated events, but go ahead. Let's see the hell there.
Nah, but I don't know. It's like what you need. I just think like at the very least, you got to do something to at least gain the respect of everybody that you're judging. At least, you know what I mean. You know how when you gotta have a judge battle, right?
Yeah.
The opponents got to agree on the judges.
I agree.
So the judges got to be somewhat credible to the battlers. So at least with that, because
a lot of people y'all pick the judge we have though.
I understand that. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about like what could be triggering. I'm not saying it's wrong. Okay. It's like I don't have the answers, but I'm just saying what could be triggering it is that. And then it's like, okay, just because you've been a fan for a long time means you understand this. It's like if somebody like France. We respect France, right? Let's talk battle rap. Shout out to France. I love his expertise. I love how like I'd be really like amazed how he could break down certain shit and understand where the battlers are coming from and shit like that.
Because he uses a lot of facts.
Right. So he would go into sometimes he'll critique and be like, yo, this person shouldn't have put that there. They should have put this here or this and that. And at that point, sometimes you got to be like, all right, well, show me, France. Like, write 3 rounds. Do this, and show me how it's done. Like, so I feel like with battlers, feel like that about a lot of fans, especially on panels. It's like, how could y'all say this and that and judge from that aspect when y'all don't know? Y'all don't understand what this shit is like. Like,
and then you respond by saying, "Oh, we can't have an opinion then." That's basically what it is.
No, you can't have an opinion, but now it's like now the blame goes towards champion. Because
I get blamed for anything everywhere.
Because you got the platform.
What do I not get blamed?
You got the platform that we respect. So it's like, all right, so once you put the people that you put in your trust in their opinions and what they come up with, and it's on champion. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. Jayblac got to screen the clients, man.
Jayblac got to screen the clients.
Jayblac got to screen it. But I'm not mad at, like, opinions are opinions at the end of the day. Like a lot of the girls that you had on the panel, I've seen them in the culture. I've seen them outside. I've seen them interacting. I've seen them have debates where they didn't know what they talking about. I'm talking about as far as the triggering part where it comes with battle rappers. Okay. They're not going to be perfect for one. Like the panel is never going to be perfect to where everybody is going to like it. We understand that. But then it's like when they say something that's against, now it's like you got fans arguing with top tier battlers. It's like what's going on?
I always say to defend them a little more. At some point in time, haven't we all argued with top tier battle rappers?
Yeah,
Whether it be me and you, I think even shout out to Hitman. Me and Hitman went back and forth before.
Right,
so and of course, the time even other media guys that you like, they went back and forth with battle rappers.
And what
a lot of things were said.
And what be the battle rapper's main approach? You don't do what I do. You don't do this. That's what I'm saying. That's where the disconnect comes from. The triggering part comes from. Like I'm watching people talk about me and what I do that don't do what I do. It's like it's one thing watching niggas, yo.
So in essence, in translation, he's saying that you're gonna be triggered regardless, whether if I leave with respect.
Oh
or not.
yeah, for sure. And that's what makes it good content though. That's what makes it entertainment. Yeah. You trying to be triggering. That's you really a villain. I don't know why people like you.
How?
We need to start the campaign because you start in trouble. You know what you're doing.
Congratulations, Jazz the rapper. She got over $8,000. You know what I'm saying? Can go on vacation right now. Tomorrow I'm a villain. How? She can go on multiple vacations right now.
Salute the big bag.
I gave her more than John. What's up? Let's get into that.
So that was your decision.
Huh? I gave her more than John. Pardon me.
I don't know if you
I paid her more than John.
I don't know if you want to say that.
It was one round. It was one rounder.
What that mean? That's big bag. That's a big bag. Don't disrespect.
No shot to Jack. No, I think it's good for the culture, healthy for the culture. I feel like it's just what we're doing is when somebody would recapture your battle, it's just one dose. It's just, But when you do Champion or Woty, we're just doing a whole bunch of doses for hours. Yeah. 7 people, so it's a whole bunch of opinions. You're gonna get triggered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As a fan, you're gonna get triggered. You know what I think? I'm producing, I'm watching it. It trigger. I'm like, yo, what? Mm. Huh? I agree with that. I agree with this. Yeah. What? Huh? So I can see how the fans get upset. Mm. But let me ask you this: what would you change while we're here, while we're face to face? If you could change something, and you could implement in different things for us to do. That's the fix. What would John see that he's watching it? What would you fix?
It's kind of it's hard to say, bro. Like because the first thing I would say is just because it's a Woman of the Year panel, the panel doesn't have to be all women.
For exclusive, we reached out to 2 men to be a part of the panel. They declined. Go ahead.
Yeah, but. I feel like the panel doesn't have to be all, and I think the panel has to include battle rappers, maybe inactive battle rappers.
Exclusive. We asked 2, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Ms. Puffin Loud. We reached out to 2 battle rappers. They declined.
Yeah, but
the more you know. So that's it. We try to get somebody special, so somebody that y'all all respect.
Yeah.
One of the first of the first. She said,
that's how you know I know what I'm talking about, because you tried it, you thought it was the same shit. So it's like. I feel like that's it. I think if you because the battle rappers are going to offer a different perspective in these debates, especially when they get triggered. But you have a battle rapper there to at least be the voice of the battlers to give it, like, you know what I mean? I feel like that'll be it.
So if we, Geechee Gotti made it public, so I'm going to say Geechee Gotti's name because he said it. He's supposed to be on the panel. And I shout out to Geechee. So if we had Geechee on the panel, you think that would have been cool?
Yeah, hell yeah. 3-time champion, yeah.
But they would say he's EFB. And half the list is EFB. Then what? You got JC, Denny Myers. When he tries to give a logical explanation on why Denny should be higher, oh, that's biased. The thing about it, a lot of MCs is like that. But even if they're not a part of John bullpen. Oh, when he's on Loso, Loso should be higher. He's bullpen.
Listen, Loso is not going to be on the Woty list.
No, I'm saying for Coty. I'm saying Coty Woty. Because this is the same shit.
Oh, you're talking about,
He's a both. So it's part of the panel, period.
Yeah.
So if Loso comes up.
Yeah, but I ain't never been biased just because my thing is.
The words sound good. I never been biased.
Like, if Loso wins Champion of the Year, you think I get some of that money?
I get none of their money. I've never been paid out by any MC for champion battle.
And Loso was good enough to not need me to fucking try to, you know what I mean, move the goalpost for him. I believe in Loso enough to where if I say something about Loso, they know I'm not just saying it because he's really that. And just using Loso for an example because you mentioned him, but yeah, I'm never biased. But there's battlers that don't have them kind of ties. So when you say Geechee, yeah, I think Geechee is credible. When you make the argument he's EFB, yeah, well he can't do it.
I think he can do it. I still would reach out to Geechee. Pardon me personally.
I still think he would be honest. But for the sake of argument, people will make that an argument, and that's a valid argument regardless of what.
And
especially if somebody like
comes in,
Miss Hustle, right? Because Miss Hustle should be at the top of the list. So anything that Geechee will argue for Miss Hustle, it'll just sound biased.
It's just why so we do
it'll
it.
just sound biased. So it's just like.
And if that person wins, I say this: it was a blessing Geechee was not here for Champion of the Year because Rum Nitty won. Let Geechee have been here. Nitty, this is what we doing. Now we know how he won.
Yeah.
Outrage. Yeah. So it's Champion of the Year is mad tricky. Like you said, do this. If we do it, it's gonna be a problem on this side. Do that, it's gonna be a problem on that side. We gonna keep doing it though. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you this. You're a boss, right? Bullpen boss, what you call yourself, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you do one? Do you not care, or you got a league going on, but you got to think that you could put something together too.
Yeah, I thought about
you. You can pick 6 names.
Yeah, I really definitely thought about it. It just, again, the same way you asked me what would I fix. It's like I don't know exactly. You know what I mean? I ain't done that yet, so I can't act like just because I seen it attempted that I could just do it perfectly. Yeah. So I would have to really come up with a concrete fucking criteria. Like you can't. So it's like it's not that easy. I know it ain't easy. It ain't easy. I know it ain't easy.
That's why I love when I get new people to come to Champion of the Year or Woman of the Year. Like, oh shit, this shit different. It is different. Yeah. 7 out of the debate, you gotta think when you talk, when you're going live or anybody talking on the camera, you talking to yourself. No one's countering what you're saying. No one's saying you got that wrong. You get in a room with 7 other people, you got that wrong, or you didn't know this, you didn't watch that battle completely, and we making these points, and you get hit. You get hit completely different. It's completely different. Nothing to play with, man. So Woty and Coty will continue. I'm making some blatantly obvious changes next year, and I think it's going to be a little better for y'all to enjoy. But y'all don't get mad again anyway. I'm playing on now.
But salute to you, though, for keeping it going, though. You've been getting a lot of backlash since it started. God. And I know there's been plenty of times you was wanting to say, well, fuck it, y'all do your own goddamn.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, yo, just do it. Because you got to think everybody, for me, it's like, okay, this is what a battle feels like. You got to think, because we're not doing what y'all doing. I mean, again, I was on stage. Shout out to URL. I was on stage, 2,000 people, Urban Plaza. We'll get to that again at some point in time. But it's like people are not doing that, and they're critiquing you, not even completely watching it. It's like, oh, shit, an MC.
Right.
They probably feel the same way. You're not doing what I'm doing. You're not doing the same thing, but you have a strong stance on what I'm doing and how you can fix it and do it.
Right.
So you're saying a person watching you doing a review, you said I should do this in my second round, I should do that in my third. Oh, really? Get on stage. Right. Write 3 rounds.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. So
you always identify the problem, but then show a solution.
Like, I pass you the ball, and you can't even dribble. Yeah. You can't do nothing. You can't do the spin move or nothing. You can't do a layup.
What you want to tell me? You should have hit him with the in and out and Euro step. And
it's easy with the air ball. It's easy with the air ball. It's easy. Yeah. Real fast while we here, Champion of the Year. I've said this already, but I feel like there's gonna be some confusion as we get later down the line. I made this clear at the top of the year. It's gonna be 4 battles to be considered for Champion of the Year. You're gonna need 4 battles in 2023, not 2. And a 1-rounder and a 2-on-2 with a light work, a difficult work, a medium work.
You need 4 3-round battles.
You need 4 3-round battles minimum before we can even count or
now, do the leagues matter? I know that's an obvious question, but I'm talking about like if somebody has a 3-round battle on a whole, like a brand new league, or all of that count.
It all counts. You got to make it make sense though. Right. It can't just be it's a brand new league and we just had a trash 3-round battle. It's still a trash 3-round battle. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can have
so that can get counted against you.
In a sense, if it's a trash battle,
no, it should, because if you bring up everything else, you can't say we're gonna give credit to it if it's some random league, if it's fire, but if it's whack, it should take away, because that should put more pressure on the battlers. Don't be taking no battles if you're gonna have ass, especially if you're going for Champion of the Year. Don't take no.
But see, nobody goes for it until the last month. That's another problem. But, I mean, it is what it is. Nobody cares until the last month. And then they Jayblac, that's my resume right here. It's just sue out battle. They just Jayblac, look. What happened to the whole year, bro? I already know your resume. We good. So if you want to, let's just say you want a brand new league, right? Let's just say, what's one of my questions? We'll get to this later though. Let's just say Champion Battle League starts. And we got John Jonathan versus Murder Mook. This is my first event. It's my first event. You mean to tell me you don't mean nothing? No. If they put on and it's a crazy battle or some crazy shit happen, somebody bodies somebody or it's a classic, it's still a classic no matter what league it's on. You know what I mean? So the league in a sense
what
doesn't
about
matter.
Murder Mook versus Laptop Larry on whatever
I would need him to body him.
You would need him to body to count?
For me to even give it a lot of credence. It's gonna count, but it's like, okay, you battle the.
But what if he loses though? Does that get counted against him?
Oh, you lost the Laptop Larry.
Okay.
That's the risk you take though. You can't put on a champion like, it's just, no, it's not the same. That's the risk you take.
Yeah, I just wanted you to
That's
say
the
that.
risk you take. That's on you. Why are you losing the Laptop Larry anyway? Who is this guy? Never heard.
Why did you agree to it? And if you're going to agree to it, you got to make a statement with it. You got to make it mean something.
Yeah. And the thing about it, you got paid for that. that's kind of why you took it. You got paid. You got a nice little check, and that's why you took him.
Right.
But chat real fast. Any last questions or statements y'all feel should change while John John's here regarding Champion of the Year, Woman of the Year panels? What should we introduce or take out or remove before we move on to the next topic? Talk to me.
And if y'all want me on the panel, y'all can say that too.
Would you see that sound good, man? Now we back to the topic. So you would do a panel.
I would do a panel.
You would be on a panel for Champion of the Year.
Champion of the Year.
If
I'm not in the running, of course.
Do you watch a lot of battles? I feel like you would need at least 75% to even.
Yeah, but if I know I'm going to be on a panel, I'll do the.
It's a lot of homework.
The diligence, yeah. But it's going to make me watch more battles. It's only going to help me.
Okay.
It's only going to help me.
All right, so John saying he would do it. DNA saying he would do it. Jazz wants to do commentator. I hope I can convince her to do a champion panel maybe. Just stay tuned to what we do. You know what I mean? But I think it's difficult. I feel like I can't wait for y'all when y'all do the panel.
I'll even agree.
You won't catch heat, you know that, right?
I don't know.
A lot of heat from all your favorite MCs.
I might be the level-headed one to make it make sense to everybody. I might be the one everybody. You know what?
Nah.
John making sense up there. People don't really say I don't make sense, Jayblac.
That's
People
true.
don't really.
I'm telling you. With a panel, it forces you to make statements here or here. You can't really be in the middle.
I'm not. What you
It's
mean?
coming from Jayblac. You have to take a
comfortable with anything
position.
that I say though.
No, I'm comfortable with what I'm saying, but it makes you take a position against or for something. Especially when
But
you
that
go
just
up
me being
and up
real.
and up.
Like let's say like Suge my man, right? Suge is my nigga. If Suge has a performance that's iffy,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's iffy so Suge can know that, like tighten up. Yeah. It's like if you my nigga,
That's a review.
I'm gonna hold you to a high regard. So if it comes to like we talking about the last few niggas and somebody make an argument, they're like, yo, but Suge ain't, and if that's facts, Suge not gonna get mad at me for agreeing with facts.
Suge not gonna get.
No, for agreeing with
He said
facts.
Suge not going.
For agreeing.
Shout out to Suge. He got a movie out right now. You know
What's your life like?
Congratulations. What's your life like? But go ahead though.
I'm talking about me agreeing with facts. Even if he say something to me and I'd be like, yo, Suge, but that's a fact. All right. We done had these conversations before, so
Off camera.
Off camera, for sure.
All right.
I'm real with everybody around me, man. I don't do the coddling and all of that funny shit, bro. You know.
Me either. I just say it respectfully. That's all.
Right.
I say it with a good tone, mad respectfully. That's all. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, with all due respect. You know what I'm saying? That's why they get mad, but they're like, he said it with respect. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Shout out, we got Nunu in the chat, man. It's just wonderful, man. It'd be so dope if Nunu could pop the champion one day. Like, she's never been here.
Never?
She's never been a champion.
That's crazy.
Champion 1 or 2, you know what I mean? So I would need her on camera at some point. So shout out to the wonderful, amazing Nunu Nails.
Shout
We
out to
appreciate
Nunu
her.
Nails, man.
She got to pull up and
You
just
gotta
be in
pull
the
up
chat.
the champion. You
Like,
have to.
Just being in the chat, like that's kind of wild.
Yeah,
though.
that's different.
I rock with her though, you know what I mean? And she's my co-host and all that stuff. I'm co-hosting with her, so.
But that behavior is like almost unacceptable. Like,
What behavior?
that she's never been a champion. That's kind of.
I think she's comfortable because we're at events together, you know what I mean? So she's like, this is champion, but it's not.
That makes sense.
Again, I feel like, respect to you, there's 2 separate entities. You understand? What we do over there is not the same thing as champion. With at champion, we have a respectful dialogue and conversation about a lot of things. You know what I mean? She can respond to some things. I can, talk to her about this and that. But she's never been here, so I can. So she's watching us. So hopefully, she can watch it and understand what needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Can't see you cutting checks. I ain't eating black.
All right, say less. Listen, what Smack said, that's not my jurisdiction. That's not my jurisdiction. That's not my jurisdiction. Yeah. Why you ask me that, dude? Like, why you even bring it up to me? That's not my business. That's not my jurisdiction. I can't even speak on that. You know what I'm saying? All right, but let's move on, chat. I think we had enough of the Woty, Coty talk. Champion.
All these street lights are doing no pain. It's been a while since I've been okay. I barely smile, but I don't complain. Please hear me out when I feel insane. I feel insane. Oh yeah, yeah.